So I wanted to make a little discussion video, just a quick video on how much you think you should be charging for your services. So one of the things I'm noticing, and I noticed a lot from a few guys out here, is a lot of guys don't pay attention to the market cost. So we should essentially be charging what a towing company charges to come out and do a service, except the tow fee, right? So if you know, most towing companies, they usually start at like $65, $75 hook. Some are more, don't get me wrong, but I definitely think that the pricing point for a roadside service job should be in the minimum of at least $50 for service. And that's for like jump starts, that's for tire changes, that's for fuel deliveries and lockouts. And if you want to charge more, by all means, more power to you. I like to price myself at 65, and I turn down a lot of customers because I don't like that price, but at the end of the day, I'm helping the market stay high. You know, that's what the cost is to get these services done. Because if you're a service provider that's well equipped with everything, you've got well over $2,000 of equipment in your car. And I think to carry something like that all the time and to be ready in an emergency situation, it's definitely a no-brainer to charge at least 65, 75 for services. During wintertime last year, when it was really busy up here, I was doing $85 hookup. I mean, not hookup, just $85 anything. If you needed air, it was 85. If you needed gas, it was 85. And it's not because I'm a dick or anything like that. It's just, that's just the market price. That is what it costs to do service out here. I was so busy. I had, like, in that time, for instance, it was supply and demand. I had so many calls coming in and I can only do so many. So what did I do? I started pricing higher, and people said yes, some people said no, but at the end of the day, I benefited from that because I kept my prices high. There's always going to be one guy that's always the most expensive in the market. Might as well be you, you know, and you don't have to be super good looking, or you don't have to drive a Ferrari to charge good. You just have to be prepared, informed, and know how to handle most situations, so that when you get out to a scene and you do charge 65, whoever's giving you that money is knowing that they're giving you that money for a service you did, for your knowledge, for your expertise, and pretty much just because you're a professional at what you do. That's one of the main things I wanted to touch on is what you're pricing your services at. You should be doing at least 65, no matter where you live. And I know a lot of these motor clubs that are out there only pay 12 bucks, only pay 20 bucks, only pay 30 bucks. Now those motor clubs, they can pretty much do whatever they want, because those guys suck. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to don't bend over for them. You know, stand your ground, plant your feet, be firm on your pricing structure, and be firm when your customers call, because nobody wants to hear a fumbled price. It'll be 65 and they say, oh no, I don't want to do that. Oh, I could take 10 off. Nobody wants to hear that. I mean, you may be okay doing that 5 or 6 times, you know, 2 or 3 times, saying, yeah, I'll take $10 off, but over time you start to diminish your own value by doing that. You know, telling people that you can discount stuff, next thing you know, I don't know. It's just something to not do, is don't discount prices. Don't give stuff for free. And that's one thing I've always found that always bites me in the ass, is I'm out here doing a service and say customer doesn't have money or whatever. I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'll get you done, just because I'm already here. But at the same time, that same customer had a strip lug nut. It took me 30 minutes. I broke a sweat, and I don't really like to do that. You know, don't exert yourself if you're not making money. So that's the thing about pricing. It's definitely price higher than you think you should. Right? If you're on the line about, man, this is a truck, it's on the highway, I really want to charge 85, charge 95. You'll be surprised what you'll be able to get if you start naming your price. So that's today's lesson, I guess. It's just letting you guys know how to price and structure. You should at least be charging 50. If you're in a small city, 50. If you're in a big city, minimum 65. I'm out here in Indianapolis. Sometimes I do 75. Wintertime, I did 80. It just depends. So don't let nobody bog down your prices. Keep your price firm, but always have a heart if the time calls. You get an old lady that, you know, stranded, don't have no money, do a good deed. It feels good to do some good things every now and then, but at the same time, don't diminish yourself. And that's what I wanted to let you guys know about pricing, is price yourself higher than you normally would, and there's always going to be a guy that's more expensive than you, so might as well be you. Thank you. Have a good day.